All right, let's do this. This game was supposed to be exciting. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder going to Golden State. Thunder already got a win on Golden State this year. I think this game was much more important to the Thunder than the Warriors. The Warriors are in a slump right now. Look, man, they know they're going to be in the Western Conference Finals no matter what happens. They're going to take nights off. By the way, on this play right here, Carmelo rolled his ankle. I actually watched a lot of his game. He left the game, and he's going to leave him probably he tried to guard Steph Curry. That's probably not what you want to do on a bad ankle. So Melo's going to leave the game in like a play or two, would not return. So this was all about Paul George and Russell Westbrook. All about these two guys, man. And you see Melo coming up limp there. He just didn't have it. Tried to play through it. Made the good decision. You know, this is a regular season game. I want to play against Golden State, but I'm hurting my team more than helping my team. I mean, Melo's not a good defender as is on good ankles, let alone trying to do it on bad ankles. So he didn't score in this game. And like I said, in a couple plays, he'll leave and not return. As a matter of fact, where are we at right now? Melo's still on the court right now. Nice pass from Paul George into Jaren Grant. I think Adams got into early foul trouble. I watched some of this game. I didn't watch all of it. And Melo's going now, and he won't be returning to this game. Nice pass there from Westbrook to Jaren Grant. Westbrook had himself a great night. Nice dish right there from Clay. Oh, he misses. KD there for the rebound and the score. So 24-16, now 29-16. Oklahoma City came out. Literally, Russell Westbrook and Paul George were on fire. Russ had it going, especially in his first quarter. Nice three there from Kevin Durant, former teammates. Nice play here from Jaren Grant. Save it. Russ, he ain't thinking about dishing that basketball. I got Patrick McCallum. Yo, I don't know a point guard who's that explosive, man. Look at how he's coming down the lane. Yo, this is a point guard, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Westbrook needs, I've talked to an Oklahoma reporter. So Westbrook needs knee surgery in the next couple of years. He's starting to have that tendonitis, obviously the way he jumps. So that'll be an interesting storyline for the next couple of years. Westbrook needs knee surgery, though, in the next couple of years. Like, probably when his team doesn't make well, you can look at it from either way. Like, if the Thunder get eliminated in the first round, he might could do it this summer because you have like 2-3 months extra time. Nice three there from Steph Curry. Or maybe if the Thunder make a late playoff push, heck, if they found a way to win a championship this year, Westbrook like, yeah, I could take like maybe the first month of the two of the season off. He's going to need knee surgery, though. Looks fine right there. Drilling the three. Other end now, Andre Iguodala. Nice dish. Draymond Green with the two. We're going to be talking about Draymond Green in this highlight a little bit later. Probably the third, fourth quarter. Paul George. Oh, yeah. And one. I mean, that brother, his game he's really starting to fit in with Russell Westbrook. And then I got to give Billy Donovan some credit because we gave him a lot of blame early in the season for not being able to put up with these personalities. I still don't believe in my heart of hearts he's doing a great job with these personalities, Westbrook and Melo. But I think the personalities are starting to find a way to make it work. I think Melo's taking this step backwards and realizing he's the fourth best option on his team, right? And I got to give Billy Donovan a little credit because he's doing a great job of putting Paul George in a position to win. What do you mean by that? He's taking Paul George out first at the end of the first, which is allowing Paul George to get a few minutes in with the second unit, which is getting him those looks, and he's able to get going. So when Westbrook returns to the game, you know, PG can have it rolling. Now the Thunder have lost like 3-4 games in a row leading up to this game, but I think it's more or less they don't play hard against teams that they don't take serious because they play pretty good against the top teams in the NBA, right? They're 4-0 against. They've beat Houston, Toronto, Cleveland, and Golden State. So they're 5-0 now. Because they're gonna win this game. So Draymond Green with the foul there on P. Or actually, the ball just went out of bounds. So no foul. Play continues. Hey, this is just effort, man. Patrick Patterson, more effort than the guys on Golden State. So it's a 15-point game. Draymond Green gets it to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson drilled his three. He had 12 points in the game. The Warriors would show signs at the end of the first half, but that effort just wasn't consistent. I thought Klay was put in no man's land tonight. When he wasn't guarding Westbrook, that is a handful as is. He was guarding Paul George, pretty much trying to help out Steph any way possible. And I don't think he did himself any favors. And another thing with Klay, right? Because it was like a trickle down effect. Steph wasn't just on fire this game. So what that allowed the Thunder to do was Klay was on Westbrook and PG was on KD a little bit, right? So Klay on the other end was tired, right? Offensively, he was tired. We're in the third now. It's a 19-point game. So Klay wasn't driving to the rack. He was settling for a lot of jumpers. And he made 2 threes, as Steph drills the 3 right there. But that allowed the Thunder guys to not feel as if though they had to give it their all defensively on Klay, because Klay can light you up. This brother scored 60 points. He scored 29 a quarter. You know what I mean? He can light you up. But when he's settling for jumpers, as a defender, you're like, that's a win any night that he does that. Any night that you got Klay just settling for jumpers, contested jumpers, it's a win. Look at this off-balance 3 from PG. Almost goes in. Just keep hustling. Oh, man. Zaza Pachulia and 1. Oh, mamma mia. Hey. Nice jam from PG. Other end now. Steph getting busy. He is so good at the rim. He does not get enough credit for how good of a finisher he is. Okay, Steven Adams, JaVale McGee. That's ridiculous. You know, Steven Adams is a really good third option, man. What I've learned about Steven Adams. Last year, he did not like that role of having to be the number 2 guy. Couldn't do it. More of a 3 or 4 guy. Now he's the third option. Sometimes when Melo has it going, Adams the 4th. He loves that role. He can really excel in that role. PG. I mean, he just started making some ridiculous shots. We're in the 4th now. He drills that 3. The Thunder up 21. Other end now. Draymond Green misses. Notice Draymond Green is a little frustrated. That's going to continue, ladies and gentlemen. That frustration is not going to stop. 8 minutes to go. I told you we'd be talking about Draymond some more. I'm not sure if they're going to show it in his highlight. As a matter of fact, it might have already happened. Draymond Green would get 2 more technical fouls in this game. Abrinas with a 3 here. And, Draymond Green has 13 technical fouls. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get to 16 technical fouls in the NBA, you sit out a game. And after that, it's every other night. Draymond Green's technical fouls can be a storyline in the playoffs. Nice dunk from Adams. Westbrook dishing that thing. He had 9 assists, 9 rebounds, over 30 points. Abrinas had it going. Woo! Like I said, that could be a storyline. Remember, a lot of people believe Cavs only won against the Warriors 2 years ago, even though Durant wasn't around. Cavs only won that game because Draymond missed game 5. And I don't think we talk about this enough. Draymond didn't get suspended a game for just because he kicked LeBron below the belt. He got suspended because they gave him a technical foul for that. And that was a technical foul too many, which, again, once you get to 16 technical fouls, you sit out every other technical. So you sit out on 18. You sit out on 20. You sit out after 22 technical fouls. So Draymond missed that game because he had over 16 techs. Let's not forget that. Thunder with a statement win against the Warriors, the defending NBA champs. Listen, man, I believe the Thunders can beat this team. I believe in the playoffs they can give the Warriors a run for the money. It's a bad matchup for the Warriors, man. It's as bad a matchup as the Warriors have in the league. Now, if they don't play each other, trust me, the Warriors are happy with that. They'd rather not. They might say they want to, but nobody wants to play that. The Warriors, don't get me wrong, they're a phenomenal basketball team, but part of the Warriors' success is that they've had an incredible streak of health on their side. Every team they pretty much played the last 2-3 years outside of the NBA Finals against Golden State last year, every team they played has been unhealthy. Outside of the Cleveland Cavaliers last year, excuse me. So we will see if they play that Thunder team healthy. I don't know, man. You watch games like that when you see Paul George and Russ go over 30, and you think, man, these two guys, they maybe can win a few games by themselves. We will see them. Thunder defeat the Warriors.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.